And good evening. Welcome to the Department of Nurse Education Fall 2024 pinning ceremony. We are thrilled that we can be here tonight to celebrate these students. My name is Dr. Moebius, and I am happy to be your host this evening. So the nursing pinning ceremony is a tradition and a symbol of the students' hard work and dedication towards their coursework and clinical. And to the students, this is an exciting time for you to celebrate all that you have accomplished and to thank those who have helped you and supported you on this journey. So to begin the ceremony, I would like to ask that our department chairperson, Dr. Jennifer McWha, please come to the podium.
Well, good evening again, everybody, and welcome. These are exciting times, and this is probably my favorite part of every semester, to see the graduates here this evening and to celebrate their accomplishments. I bring greetings and congratulations to all of you from the Del Mar College Administration, Dr. Escamilla and Dr. John DeHelcom. I do want to recognize some special guests here as well. The Dean of Business, Entrepreneurship, and Health Sciences, Dr. Jennifer Schromick. Our Vocational and Associate Degree Track Program Director, Dr. Linda Earwood. The Assistant Chairperson for the Nursing Department, Dr. Kristie Moebius, our host. And of course, none of this would be possible tonight without your nursing faculty. Please stand to be recognized. Audience members, to put the achievement of these graduates into perspective, in the last 2 years, they've completed over 600 hours of clinical time and roughly 1,200 hours of didactic and lab coursework. Those are just hours spent physically either in the classroom, lab, or clinical setting, but you recognize, I'm sure, the hundreds of hours that they've spent studying for exams, preparing for clinical, engaging in assignments or projects. But this is what it takes. This is what it takes to be successful. It takes time, dedication, and persistence. Graduates, it has been an honor for me to be an educator and to be a small part of your journey the last few years. My 3 suggestions for each of you. Don't stop learning. Make this the first step in your nursing educational journey. We need nurses in all aspects of the profession. We certainly need them for patient care, but we need nurses in areas of research, policy making, and education. So keep going, don't stop here, keep pushing forward. Second, never forget the ethics and principles of the nursing profession. Every day that you get ready for work, be sure to get there on time, be a team player, advocate for your patients, be respectful, and always display professionalism. Remember the importance of integrity, the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles. Stated another way, it's doing the right thing when no one else is watching. And last, always believe in yourself. There's going to be difficult days, but don't get discouraged. Remember, you have the knowledge and the skill to be very successful in this profession. So congratulations to all of you, and I hope all of you enjoy the rest of the ceremony.
All right, thank you, Dr. McWha. 3 big points: lifelong learning, ethics, integrity. And I forgot the other one already. Sorry. A little nervous. Let me ask Dr. Earwood, our ADN program director. She was going to come up here for recognition of students.
Thank you, Dr. Moebius. Very much appreciated. And good evening to our nurses. We are so excited. You look absolutely stunning. If we don't know your name, it's because your hair's down, and it's kind of throwing us all off. But we are just so excited for you this evening. We hope you truly enjoy all that's coming forward for you tonight. And welcome to all the family and friends that are here. In the program, you will notice the students, and they have, some of them have some symbols by their name. And we just wanted to take a moment and have you acknowledge or see what that is recognizing. For our BSN graduates, you'll see that they have completed with high honors, or they have completed, coursework completed with high honors. And those are for our students that are graduating with a 3.4 or higher. So we're very proud of you. Congratulations, those of you that have that recognition. As you move through the program, you'll notice that our ADN graduates have some symbols as well. And so we have many of our students that are graduating this evening, and on Friday they have either already earned or will be receiving their degree for their Associate of Arts as well. If you are receiving your Associate of Arts, would you please stand, as well as your Associate of Applied Science. Thank you so much. The application deadline for the BSM program is January 31st. Okay, putting that out there. Okay, you will also notice that there are some students who have the recognition of Alpha Delta Nu, the Honor Society for the nursing program. These are high honors for our associate degree nurses. If you are an Alpha Delta Nu member, will you please stand? Thank you. We also have students, all of our students participate in so many activities over their time in the program. Some of them are official members of our Student Nursing Association, and so I'd like for our Student Nursing Association members to stand. Thank you. Thank you so much. On Monday, the students took their last exam, and you can imagine how joyful they were on their way out the door, having completed that last exam. Congratulations. And we asked them to vote for some of their classmates, and I want to share with you the results of your voting. So I asked the students who was most likely to be a bestseller. For some of us that are older, that means something, or a TikTok star, which meant something to them. And as I call your name, if you'll just stand, and I'll have the certificates after the ceremony for you. But your TikTok star is Audrey Ramirez. Thank you, Audrey. Most likely to do mission work, Kristie Raspe. You would have noticed her pocket Jesus in her picture. Most likely to be, and I really want to find you, yeah. So most likely to be a future nurse educator, Yancy Hernandez. Most likely to be the first to earn their doctorate degree, not the lonely one, the first, and that is Caitlin Odavina. Okay, and then we have our I'm going to push that one right there. We have most encouraging, most overall positive, and that was Shelley Burke. For those that I shared the results of this with, the next one, they all agreed. So the class humor provider, Desmond Martinez. Desmond. Excellent. And most likely to be charge nurse first, because you'll all find yourselves in those joyous roles, Victoria Aguas Garcia. And the last one is most likely to be Chief Nursing Officer, Amber Espiritu. Again, welcome and enjoy the evening.
All right, thank you, Dr. Earwood. We are very proud of our students and all their accomplishments. So at this time, the Fall 24 class has requested Ms. Emily Petrikas to be their faculty speaker. Would you please come up to the podium now?
All right. Good evening and welcome, family, friends, and colleagues. For those who do not know me, my name is Emily Petrikas, and I'm honored to be giving this address tonight to our future nurses. I know I speak for all of Del Mar faculty and administration when I say we are so proud of all you have accomplished. We know the road was not easy. We know your journey would not have been a success without the support of your community, whether that be your family, your children, the staff, or your new forever family of your nursing cohort. Community is a special thing. It binds us all together. You have been shaped by many communities, and now you join the extraordinary community of nursing. This community is 4.7 million members strong. Nursing is considered the largest healthcare profession in the U.S., and there are 4 nurses for every 1 physician. Approximately 42% of healthcare employment is related to nursing, and 2/3 of a hospital budget is allocated to the labor it takes to run it, and it's run by nurses. Each generation of nurses brings something to the table. The generation that came before me was made up of nurses who were breaking down barriers. They were working in a system that was stratified, with doctors on top and nurses on the bottom. There was misogyny, violence, disrespect, and a lot of yelling. That generation paved a path for us. When my generation began, there were some leftovers of that era of healthcare, but they by far gave my cohort a safer and more supportive environment to work in. My generation of nurses ushered in the electronic health record and expanded what the role of nurse could mean in terms of jobs other than at the bedside. But then there was COVID. While not everyone, many of my generation of nurses faced the initial brunt of the pandemic, but many of us didn't make it through, and we left. Rather than give you a better and safer healthcare environment, like that which was given to us by our previous generation, I worry that we left you a worse one. For the past few years, as many of you know, I have been worried about what this means for the future of bedside nursing, especially when so many nursing students express a wish not to work at the bedside with patients. Student after student balks at the idea of bedside care, and I can't say I blame them. Despite that, I am hopeful because I want you to think about what your generation of nurses brings to the table. Every generation thinks the next generation coming up is trouble. And this is a universal truth. You heard them? They were saying yes. Okay? Some of the complaints I hear about your generation are, you want receipts for everything. You want proof. You want evidence. You want something tangible that you can hold and say, here is what you said, and I'm holding you to it, right? If you don't like the answer you are given, you go up the chain. If the manager doesn't have the answer you desire, you go up the chain again.
It's very frustrating for administrative types of people. Your generation will not settle for anything less than exactly what you deserve. Your generation demands accountability, safety, equality, respect, inclusivity, and justice. It was civil rights activist and Representative John Lewis who said, "Never, ever be afraid to make some noise and get into good trouble, necessary trouble." I think you all might just be the generation of nurses who can save healthcare and bedside nursing. Remember that community you are joining? It's 4.7 million nurses. That's a lot of people for good trouble. Could you imagine if we banded together to demand what we needed to provide safe, evidence-based nursing care? What would happen if all of those voices came together for a common goal? Could you imagine what would happen if 4.7 million nurses didn't show up to work tomorrow? That's a lot of power for good trouble. I promise you, when bedside nursing is good and safe, it is one of the best jobs in the world. You get to hold hands with people in the most intimate moments of their lives, whether it's walking someone home at the end of their life, to welcoming new life, to being present with them when they are scared and alone. It is an honor and a gift to be trusted to be that person in those moments. When we have safe nurse-patient ratios, when we have adequate balance of experienced nurses to new nurses, when we have the right people, the bedside job works. More than works, it will change your life. You act as a teacher, a caregiver, a guide, a shepherd, a healer, a guardian, an advocate, and so many other important roles. One day it will be me, and one day it may be you in that bed. Is this as good as healthcare gets? Is what you have seen so far good enough? Going forward, ask yourself what you can do to advocate for safer nursing practice. Rather than plan your escape, ask yourself, is this the best we can do? I challenge you to be the generation that demands safe working conditions, fair pay, collective bargaining. I challenge you to be the generation that doesn't leave the bedside, but brings us all back. I challenge you to continue what you all do best, make good trouble necessary trouble. Begin with small actions, speaking up for a colleague, joining your hospital safety committee, or simply mentoring a fellow nurse. And when you are ready for a call to action, I'll be ready to follow you into the fight. You each deserve to use all the wonderful skills you've learned here at Del Mar in an environment that's safe and supportive. You just might have to help build that world, and we all know you can. As you leave here tonight, your pin shining as a symbol of your accomplishment and dedication, remember that you are stepping into a profession where your voice matters. You are not just nurses, you are change makers, advocates, and healers. This moment is not just the end of your journey at Del Mar College, especially if you're doing the BSN. It is the beginning of your journey to shape the future of healthcare. Carry with you the power of 4.7 million voices strong, bound by a shared mission to care, to lead, and to demand better, not just for yourselves, but for every patient who will depend on you. So tonight I leave you with this challenge. Be bold enough to imagine a healthcare system worthy of your talents and brave enough to fight for it. Lean into good trouble that John Lewis spoke of, and let us guide you as you build a better, safer, and more compassionate world, one patient, one colleague, one moment at a time. Congratulations, class of 2024. The nursing profession is better because you are now a part of it. The world is waiting for your light. Shine brightly. Thank you, and good luck.
Thank you, Ms. Petrikas, for that wonderful message to the students. So now I would like to ask our ADN student speaker, can you please come to the podium? This is Kristie Raspe.
Well, I'm not real sure what they thought I needed to be doing up here, but here I am. First, I want to thank everybody for being here to celebrate this honorable milestone with us. And to my cohort, we made it! And it is an honor for y'all to have asked me to do this. Being here today, we recognize that this is not just a ceremony. It's a profound reflection of dedication, perseverance, and compassion. It is the recognition of each of us who has worked tirelessly to earn the privilege of becoming a nurse. And let me tell you, this pinning is not just a little piece of jewelry. The pin is a badge of honor. It represents sleepless nights spent poring over textbooks the size of small dictionaries, figuring out how to pronounce words like phlebotomy, and, of course, surviving the infamous med pass without causing a minor catastrophe. Where's Miss Alanis? I'm sure she was ready to choke me out a couple of times. We are reminded that this symbol represents more than just our completion of a rigorous academic training. It signifies the trust that patients place in us and the responsibility we carry to provide safe, compassionate, and skilled care. To get here, right this moment, we all endured nursing school, or as I like to call it, the ultimate test of patience, endurance, and how much coffee can you actually consume before your heart starts racing. So we've all made it this far, which means we deserve a round of applause. Give yourself a round of applause. Not for knowing what we're doing, but for surviving the chaos, the caffeine-induced haze, and the I can't even say it, just an ability to function on 2 hours of sleep. I'm convinced that nursing school is a conspiracy designed to test how much stress the human body can handle before it just gives up and asks for a refund. It's pretty epic, and by epic I mean a mix of moments where we've questioned every decision we've ever made. I'm going to probably need therapy after this, but at least I'll know how to take their blood pressure when I get there. How many remember the very first day we walked into Jumpstart, all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to conquer the world, only to find out that you signed up for a marathon? A marathon that's 18 miles long, 47 exams, and the only thing you'll be able to eat is a granola bar while reading about the circulatory system. Right after you met Mr. Winter, who scared the bejeezies out of me the first day of Jumpstart, but he's not that bad. Anybody that wants to go to nursing school, he's not that bad. He's really cool. You quickly realize the syllabus is the size of a novel. And not the kind of novel you read for fun. It's the kind of novel where every page is filled with terms like sympathetic nervous system and autonomic regulation, which, let's be honest, sounds like it's something from a science fiction film. You've just signed up for 4 semesters of sleep deprivation, anxiety-induced weight loss, and trying to remember what the acronym ABG stands for. Then comes your first test. You've studied for hours, maybe even days, watched YouTube videos, thanks Nurse Mike, thanks Nurse Sarah, and memorized flashcards like your life depended on it. You know all the material, so you think. You're ready, you walk in the room, take one look at the test, and suddenly forget everything you've ever learned in your life. You've been trained to remember every cell in the body, but somehow the only thing you can recall at that moment is what you ate for breakfast, if you ate it. It feels like you're reading hieroglyphics. You're staring at it like, is this multiple choice, or have I somehow been tricked into solving a riddle from the Sphinx? You start second-guessing yourself. I know the answer to this one. Wait, no I don't. Wait, is it C or just all of the above? I don't know. Then there's all the pharmacology. If you weren't scared before, you are now. You're like, so wait, I'm supposed to know all the side effects of 5,647 meds and expected to tell the patient how to take them without causing a panic attack? You stare at the flashcards as if drugs start speaking to you. You'll never remember me. You'll never remember me. You don't know what's scarier, the side effects or the fact that you'll probably get the side effects from trying to memorize them. But the real fun starts with clinicals. I know my clinical instructors are going, oh heavens. Yes, the moment you've been waiting for, where you get to leave the classroom and actually put your skills to work. You think you're ready, so why does everything go wrong as soon as you step into the hospital? And if anybody's had a bad patient, pick me. I get them all. You've got your stethoscope, you've got your scrubs, you got your little name tag, you think you're all ready for the world. You walk into the patient's room and all of a sudden you forget how to breathe. You approach the patient and all of a sudden you think, is it too late to switch to accounting? Do I really have to be here right now? Instead of feeling like you're saving lives, you end up becoming best friends with the call like button. Beep, beep. Can you grab me a blanket? Yeah, sure, let me spend the next 10 minutes trying to figure out how to adjust the hospital bed first. You try to check vitals and realize you don't know how to work the blood pressure cuff. You end up pumping the thing with the intensity of a cardio workout and still can't figure out where to place a stethoscope. Then there's the first time to have to give an injection. It's like a scene from a horror movie. The needle glows, your hands shake, like you're about to perform open heart surgery with a spoon. And the patient's just silently praying that they don't end up a medical mystery. Then there's nursing lingo. By the time you've been in nursing school for a few months, you're casually dropping medical terms like you've been saying them for years. Oh, you're feeling dizzy? Must be an issue with your vestibular system. Or, I'll just hook up the EKG and we'll get a look at your PQRST. Oh, your blood pressure's elevated? You probably need to have your BUN checked. You're throwing around terms like tachycardia and hypertension. No one even knows what you're talking about, but you say it with such confidence that they listen and just nod. When all actuality, you're in the bathroom Googling PQRST to find out what it really is. And everyone outside the bathroom's going, she joined some kind of cult. Let's talk about sleep. That magical thing that exists only in the world of non-nursing students. You may have entered nursing school with a 10-hour night sleeping schedule, but now you're lucky to remember what the pillow feels like. Those late night study sessions are a mix of caffeine, frustration, and I think I've read this page 5 times, but I have no idea what it said. At this point, your brain is just a giant sponge soaked in caffeine and frustration. And all you can think is, am I really going to pass this? And speaking of caffeine, let's talk about that. You start nursing school with a normal, healthy relationship with coffee. Coffee becomes your best friend, your therapist, and your life source. You start out with a nice little cup in the morning before you head out, and by mid-semester, you're mainlining coffee like it's a sport. You don't even get jittery anymore. You just exist in a state of semi-permanent caffeine-induced euphoria, where you're like, if I just stare at this textbook long enough, will it somehow understand what pathophysiology means? And spoiler alert, you don't. You hold your coffee cup like it's a holy grail. and every sip is a prayer for survival. You'll start drinking coffee at all hours of the day, 7 a.m., 11 a.m., 3 p.m., and then around midnight when you're studying pharmacology, which, by the way, should come with a warning label. Contents may cause panic attacks and the occasional identity crisis. But I'm pretty sure that without coffee, half of us would still be sitting in a corner rocking back and forth, saying, "What is systolic? What is systolic?" Now I want to talk about something that all of us have grown to rely on. No, it's not caffeine. It's the pocket Jesus. You know, the little figurine you can keep in your pocket to make sure Jesus is always close by. No matter where you go, it's like a regular Jesus, but way more portable. But pocket Jesus, oh, he's ready for action. And pocket Jesus, he's got a whole new level of coolness. He doesn't talk much at all. He's the ultimate minimalist. No words, just vibes. Just reach in your pocket, pull out the little figurine, and you've got an instant spiritual experience. Boom, holy vibes. No matter what life throws at you, you've got the ultimate spiritual backup plan. Even if you can't find your keys, at least you've got Jesus in your pocket. And I feel bad. I went off and forgot my pocket Jesus tonight. I know, right? I heard the gasp over here. So the night before the exam, when you're all trying to cram 12 weeks of worth of information into your brain in 12 hours, pocket Jesus is right there reminding you, you got this. You know more than you think. And that's when you realize you don't know anything. You know that moment during the exam when the first question feels like it was written in a foreign language. That's when you reach into your pocket for your pocket Jesus. And then you go for that prayer. Dear Jesus, if you could just make this multiple choice question not as hard as it looks, I promise I will never neglect my studying again. And sometimes suddenly the answer just comes to you. Wait a minute, didn't I hear something about this in lecture? Or maybe it was a meme online. Who cares? Just write something and hope for the best. And if you're really lucky, pocket Jesus pulls out the secret weapon, the answer you didn't study for. You know the one, the miracle answer that just appears in your brain like a divine flash of brilliance. You're not sure where it came from, but you're thankful. And with the pocket Jesus, even the toughest exam becomes a little less scary. It was our exam routine. Hey, Kristie, do you have an extra pocket Jesus? Or hey, I got my pocket Jesus. By the end of the semester, we all had a pocket Jesus. You could walk in the testing lab and see all these little Jesus sitting on the computers during test day. Before I knew it, I had nurses, patients, chaplains, all at the hospital asking me for a pocket Jesus. Today, I've given out over 300 of them. And he may be tiny, but the peace, comfort, and confidence this little piece of plastic emits is powerful. Oh, and for anybody that's thinking about going to nursing school, we've left some pocket Jesuses for the upcoming levels, and trust me, you're going to need them. Thank me later. But despite the stress, tears, occasional panic attacks, late nights, the confusion, and the what am I doing with my life moments, there is something about nursing school that sticks with you. Because at the end of the day, we're not just studying to pass exams or become experts in pharmacology. Well, let's be real, pharmacology could be its own language. We're here because we've got the heart to help people. We've got the empathy to care for patients. We're learning how to save lives, to make a difference, and to be there for people when they need us the most. We might get distracted by the pile of assignments, the mountains of paperwork, and the endless quizzes, but we kept pushing forward. We may be sleep deprived, caffeine addicted, and maybe just a little bit scared of our own reflection in the mirror sometimes. But in the end, you'll come out of this ready to make a real difference in the world, even if you still don't remember what sympathetic nervous system does. So to all my fellow nursing students here today, congratulations. You've survived sleepless nights, anxiety attacks over med dosages, an endless list of things that we should have learned in the textbook but did not, and the intense pressure of trying to figure out what in the heck a nursing diagnosis is. Can somebody please explain? You survived exams that felt like they were written by someone who just read the dictionary backwards, clinical rotations where you second-guessed every decision you made, and enough caffeine to put an elephant into overdrive. As we pin on these symbols of our accomplishment, let's remember this: it's just the beginning. We've got patients to care for, policies to navigate, and let's be real, a lot more caffeine to consume. So here's to being nurses, the ones who show up when things get tough, keep calm under pressure, and somehow make it look like we have everything together, when really, we're just one coffee spill away from total chaos. So to all of us, let's just take a second and acknowledge that what we've accomplished. We might not know exactly what we're doing yet, but we're doing it anyway, and that's what counts. After one more cup of coffee, of course. Let's enjoy this moment because we've certainly earned it. As we wear our nursing pins, let us remember that this is not just a symbol of our achievements, but an honor and a reminder of the lives we will touch and the profound differences we can make. Congratulations to the new nurses in the room. We did it. Thank you, and may your stethoscopes always be clean, your veins always be easy to find, and your coffee never run out.
Thank you for those heartfelt words, Kristie. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for, we will begin the pinning of our students. I would like to ask the nursing faculty, please come to the stage. We're going to do BSN first, so Wally's going to do because they're going to do BSN first, and then they'll switch. Or take Melissa with you.
I'll hand out a lamp.
So do I start on this side? From the back, go this way?
It doesn't matter. Start here. Ruby, start here. But they're doing. Oh, I do. Yes, you're right. What do you mean? Agreed. You're right. You're ready. You've done that for a long time. Yeah, I'm ready. Oh,
Alicia Arroyo. Thank you to my family for all your support this past year. I love you all. Ratna Boyd. Thank you to my family and friends for all of your support and for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. I love you, Josh, forever and always. Anya Charba. Anya currently works at Kristie Spawn South ER and Pediatrics Home Health. Delilah Margarita Gutierrez. I want to thank my parents for their love, motivation, and dedication. Katrina Heck. Thank you to my friends, family, and work family in supporting me on this journey. Long story short, I survived. Special thanks to all my professors. Crystal Proa. Thank you to my fiance Ryan, my son Landon, my mom, my bestie, fellow Swiftie Katrina, and all my family and friends. I couldn't have made it through this journey and continue to follow my dreams without your endless love and support. Patrick Morin. I want to thank my mom, dad, and brother for being there for me every step of the way. Jacob Ruiz. I'd like to thank God, my girlfriend Yasmin, my parents, and family for the strength and support they've given me throughout this journey. Salvador Segura. A big thanks to Melon and the nursing faculty for supporting me all the way to the end. Veronica Loevano. Thank you to my family for sticking it out with me until the end. Thank you to my friends who made it bearable. Yesenia Medellin. First, I want to thank God for allowing me to get here. My family, thank you for everything you have done to help me get here. My husband for all the support and patience. Thank you to my girls who helped me pull through. Kaysen, baby, this is for you. Hannah Jaden. Thankful for my friends, family, and loved ones. Couldn't have done it without you. Victoria Aguas Garcia. Thank you to my amazing family and friends for all of your love and support. I couldn't have done it without y'all. I love y'all so much, and I'm so grateful for y'all. I also want to give a special thank you to my mom for giving me the opportunity to pursue my dreams and for always pushing me to do my best. I love you, Mama. Above all things, I want to thank God for giving me the strength and courage throughout this journey in life. Christina Aguirre. First, I want to give thanks to God, my family, and especially my kids, Jaden, Landon, Shiloh, Willow, and Sage. You 5 are the reasons I never gave up. To Steph, I've felt your love and guidance every step of the way. I made you a promise. We did it. We're nurses. Shelly Burke. First, I want to thank God for guiding me on this path. I want to thank my amazing family for all your love and support. Thank you to my amazing nursing school family. We've been through so much together. I've accepted a job at the cardiac step-down unit at Spawn Shoreline. And finally to Hunter, Mama did it. Caitlin Cantu. This couldn't have been possible without the best people by my side, mom, dad, sister, grandpa, and other family and friends. I love you all more than you know. Thank you for everything. A special shout out to my mom, you are the best. I have accepted a job in the ICU here in Corpus Christi. Marisa Cardona. I'm extremely grateful for my family, friends, and God that supported and encouraged me through this journey. I am proud to say that I have accepted a job as a cardiac ICU nurse at Driscoll Children's Hospital. Jacqueline Contreras. I want to thank my family, especially my husband Gabriel and my sister Jennifer, for the support, love, and understanding throughout this journey. To my beautiful babies, Kai and Gemma, not only did I do this for me, but for you too as well. Mommy did it. I have accepted a position at Kristie Spawn Shoreline, Urology, Renal Floor, A7. Kaylee Miranda Cruz. I would like to say thank you to my friends and family, especially those who are here today. You all have helped shape me into the woman I am today. I love you and I can't wait to see where this journey takes me. Mom, I hope you're dancing up there. I have accepted a job offer in the OR at Driscoll Children's Hospital. Ariana De La Paz. I want to give thanks to God, my parents, and my family and friends for being supportive throughout this journey. With God's blessing, I am elated to announce that I have accepted an ER position starting January 2025. Stephanie Escobar. Thank you to all my friends and family, especially my parents, my brother, and my sister-in-law for all the love and support throughout this journey. I couldn't have done it without you. I'm excited to begin my nursing career in the NICU at Driscoll Children's Hospital. Amber Espiritu. Thank you to my family and my amazing husband and kids for supporting me throughout this journey. I'm excited to start working in the emergency department at Kristie Spawn Shoreline. Narissa Garza. I would like to thank my family and friends for being with me throughout this journey. Thank you for believing in me and always supporting me. I love y'all very much. Sabrina V. Garza. Thank you to my family and friends for your endless support. Thank you, Esme, for watching your grandbaby every clinical. You are the best. Jaden Hansen. I want to thank my family and friends, especially my mom and dad who have been there supporting me since day one. I would not be here without your constant love and support. Thank you for everything. I'm excited to say that I'll be working in the emergency department at Driscoll Children's Hospital. Romeo Hernandez. I want to thank God for giving me the strength to complete this journey and my friends and family for their unwavering support. To my sister Danielle, thank you for pushing me every day and reminding me of my potential. I am also deeply grateful to my girlfriend for her love and encouragement, which gave me the courage to keep going. I am blessed to have such amazing people by my side helping me achieve this milestone. I'm happy to accept an offer at Driscoll Children's Hospital. Yancy Hernandez. Thank you to my family and my amazing boyfriend for your unwavering support through nursing school. I couldn't have done it without you. I love y'all to the moon and back. Stephanie Herrera. First off, I want to thank my husband for his patience, encouragement, and belief in me. Your love and sacrifices have been my anchor. This achievement is as much yours as it is mine. I love you. Mom and Dad, thank you for all your support and for always being there for my family. I hope I've made you proud. To my brothers, Stephen and Austin, I wouldn't be standing here today without your love and guidance. Thank you for always being the best brothers I could ask for. To my mother-in-law, thank you for always being a phone call away and helping without hesitation. And lastly, to my kids, Mom did it. Know you have been my biggest motivation through this whole journey, and I love y'all so much. I've accepted a position at Spawn Shoreline in the CVIMCU. Susanna Jones. Thank you to God and my beautiful family. Samuel Langford. Thank you to everyone who supported me along the way. Special thanks to my mom and dad for putting me through college and encouraged me to continue on. My sister, who would go out of her way to help me study. Proud to say I'll be going on to work in the cardiac ICU at Driscoll Children's Hospital. Zhenbang Li. I want to thank my professors for their guidance over the past 4 semesters. I'm also deeply grateful to my mom and girlfriend for their love and encouragement, and to my managers and supervisors for supporting my educational leave and schedule. Each of you has played a vital role in helping me reach this milestone, and I will carry your support with me as I move forward in my nursing career. Brittany Lopez. I I couldn't have done this without the love and support of my family and friends, especially my husband and boys. I did this for us. I'm looking forward to starting my career at Spawn South. Ezekiel Lopez. To my family, friends, and teachers who supported me, thank you. Marissa Lopez. Thank you to my husband for being my rock and for loving and supporting me through this hectic journey. To my son Ezekiel, Mommy did this for you. Thank you to my mother and father-in-law for all that you have done for me. Thank you to my mom and siblings, especially Priscilla, for all your support. Lastly, thank you to my dad and grandmother who could not be here with me today but are here in spirit. I did it. All my work finally paid off. Trauma step-down unit, here I come. Desmond Martinez. I never imagined that I would one day be graduating from nursing school. As a child, when my parents asked me what I wanted to do when I grew up, I didn't have a clear answer. However, over time, it became evident to me as I observed my parents working in the medical field. The decision truly solidified during my first Code Blue experience. A big thank you to my family for everything. Maria Elena Martinez. First and foremost, I want to thank the Lord for this beautiful night. Thank you to my family and friends for being my unofficial therapist. To my son, you've been my source of strength when I wanted to give up. Also, continue to Google your symptoms because I'm not a doctor. Victoria Martinez. I want to thank God, my husband, parents, and my children. Their love and support was my strength. Isabel Mello. I want to thank God, my family, and friends for the undeniable support and love. This is for us. I love you all. Natalie Mercord. Thank you to God for the many blessings He has given me. Thank you to those closest to me for their endless love and support. I will be joining the neonatal intensive care unit at Driscoll Children's Hospital. Reagan Mikulek. Thank you to all my loved ones who supported me throughout my journey. I wouldn't be here without y'all. I love y'all so much. Veronica Muniz. Thank you, Mom, Lucy, JM, and Joseph for all your support and encouragement over the years. Thank you, Morgan and Isaac, for inspiring me every day. Lastly, thank you to my dad, who is no longer here. I know you're watching over me. I hope I've made you all proud. I love you. Caitlin Ovina. I am so grateful for the people in my life. Living is brighter and easier with all of you in it. I am so happy we all found each other in this little life. Heather Ordunez. I want to thank my friends and family, especially my husband and kids, for loving, pushing, and supporting me through this journey. Your belief in me is what kept me going. I love you all. I can't wait for the next chapter. Can't wait to start working at Spawn Shoreline Oncology Orthopedic Floor. Catalina Osornia. Gracias, Mama Amelia, Mami, Papi, Vicente, y Diego. Los quiero mucho. I could not have done this without my family and classmates. I'm so excited to be a nurse. God bless everyone. I will be working as a SWAT nurse at Driscoll Children's Hospital. Lauren Padron. I would like to thank God for guiding me through this journey and my family for always supporting me in my dreams. I'll be working as a neonatal intensive care nurse at Driscoll Children's Hospital. Alina Quinones. Thank you to my family, 2 boys, and entire support system. Blake and Cam, this is for you. Kristie Spahn-Clayberg, I see you. Sarah Raspe. This journey would not have been possible without the support of my family. Mike, thank you for your unwavering support and love. Noah and Hannah, know that you can reach your goals no matter your age. I love you all. I'll be working my dream job at Labor and Delivery. Audrey Ramirez. First and foremost, I want to thank God for his continued love and guidance. Thank you to my husband, kids, siblings, family, and friends for your endless support. I am truly blessed. Cheers to the future, and cheers to working in the ER at Bay Area. God is good. Kristie, Raspe. Thank you to my family and friends for all the love and support. This would not be possible without you. Most of all, I thank God, his will and plan I just followed. Miriam Romero. I want to thank God, first of all, and my boys for all their patience. Robert Salinas. I want to thank everyone in my family, my mom for inspiring me, watching you graduate and walk the stage helped me to make the decision to come back to school and walk the stage as well. My dad for buying me energy drinks when I needed them most. My grandparents, girlfriend, aunts, and uncles for always believing in me even when I didn't have that same belief in myself. Your prayers were heard. And my dog Maverick for giving me the best kisses when they were needed. I am proud to say I've accepted an offer at Driscoll Children's Hospital. Amelia Sanchez. So happy to finally walk the stage with my cohort. I'm glad that y'all were the group I went through this journey with. Thank you to my friends and family and my boyfriend, Corey. I'll see you at Spawn South Med-Surg. David Sawyer. To my family, thank you for your unwavering support and sacrifices that allowed me to pursue my dream. To my mentors and instructors, thank you for sharing your knowledge and inspiring me to grow into the nurse I aspire to be. Christopher Segura. Thank you to my family, partner, and friends. I couldn't have reached this milestone without y'all's support, love, and encouragement. I love you guys. I'm proud to announce that I've accepted an offer at St. David's Medical Center in the Trauma Step-Down Unit. Julie Terrones. I would like to thank my whole family for supporting me the last 2 years and for believing in me every step of the way. I have accepted a position as a cardiac intensive care unit nurse at Spawn Shoreline. Taylor Triber. I want to thank my husband and kids for being patient during this long journey. Also, thank you to my friends and family for being my biggest cheerleaders. I couldn't have done this without y'all. I am proud to announce that I accepted a position in the ER at Spawn Shoreline. Ileana Vaughn. Thank you to my family for all the love and support during this journey. Thank you to my mom, dad, and husband. JT, you have all been so supportive through every step of the way. Love you guys. It's okay. Veronica Velasquez. First and foremost, thank you to our Heavenly Father for guiding me through this journey. Also to my guardian angels, dad, mom, and my others. I did it. To my husband and my little man, thank you for your never-ending support in dealing with my crazy study days and sometimes mood swings. Jade, you two have been part of my inspiration, so thank you. To all our teachers through the semesters, thank you. And to Primetime, thanks for a great friendship. I'm happy to say I will be working at Spawn Shoreline. Desiree Villarreal. I want to thank all my family, my beautiful kids, and my friends for supporting me through this long journey. The Del Mar nursing staff as well, love you all. Most of all, I love you, Mia, Joe, Nick, Amelia, and Richie. It's all for you.
All right. I would like to ask that our students who are going to be leading the Florence Nightingale Pledge should please come to the podium. And if we have any nurses in the audience who would also like to join in, please go ahead and stand, and you'll find the pledge on the back of your program.
Deleterious.
Okay, when do we go?
Everybody
Everybody standing up?
Ready?
Everybody stand?
Ready? Ready? Ready?
I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully. I will abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous and will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drugs. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and all family affairs coming to my knowledge in the practice of my calling. With loyalty, I will endeavor to aid the physician in his work and devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care.
You did it.
Audience, as we get to the close of our ceremony, we do ask that you stay in your seats until all the students have left and you can meet them in the foyer. And I am excited to present to you our Fall 2024 nursing graduates.